everyone, it's Dee from Waipori Soaps, back to do another soapy session. At the moment I'm just added my liquid oils to my hard oils and lye. I'm using the heat transfer method again. It seems to be my favourite at the moment. It's quick for a wee hobbyist. So I'm just sort of bringing this to emulsification before I put in my my kaolin clay and my coconut cream. Now the soap today I'm doing is called Dragon's Breath, and it has dragon's blood resin infused in some of the oil. I've had it sitting infusing for a couple of weeks in here, and I'm using the fragrance called Dragon's Breath as well. And as soon as I get this all in here, I'll read you the description from the supplier. So this is a soap I've been wanting to make for a while. My Emma burns Dragon's blood resin as a incense. So, and we all love the fragrance. But I thought, well, being a natural tree sap resin, it would go nicely in a soap. And I did a bit of research online, and it is skin safe. In fact, in the native country in which it is grown, the natives actually use the raw sap to as a salve for wound and skin problems. So this should be quite interesting. I'll just give this a buzz up. So the resin itself has a reddish hue, which is why the batter's looking a little bit orangey today. And the fragrance oil also has an orangey red hue as well. Just need to get my phone to got the description here from the supplier, which is Candle Creations. This mysterious, haunting and alluring blend is extremely sophisticated and complex, with warming notes of amber, incense and a touch of patchouli. The scent throw is layered to create a warm, alluring, sought after fragrance. And the notes are top notes Pomelo, orange zest, mid notes Dragonfruit, fruit punch accord, and dry notes vanilla, amber and patchouli. So it smells quite nice. Bit hard to describe it, but I quite like it. Now I don't know how it behaves, of course, being a new fragrance, so I'm going to risk it and put it into the whole batch before I start splitting off for my colours. So hopefully it's a good behaviour. And of course I anchor all my fragrant oils and essential oils in tapioca starch. And again, I'm using my new 2017 recipe with olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil, grapeseed oil, shea butter and cocoa butter. Well, so far so good. I don't see any rising. but I don't know whether this is an accelerator or whether it's a browner, so it's going to be a mystery soap. So I'm not too worried because I'm not using any white in my soap today. Again, I'm getting away from white soaps. The main colour today will be a strong orange and a drop swirl with black, red and yellow. So split off my colours. So this is my yellow, which is ooh, I think she might be a fast mover, judging by this. And it's separating. So I'll have to get out some whisks. Okay. Oh well, what's soaping without a little bit of unexpected fun? Right, I pre-mixed my orange in this container here, but I'm not actually going to. Use it in this container. So. See, that's a nice bright orange. Okay. Right. Whoa, that is a mover. So that's good to know in the future. This may make it a little bit, may rethink my design. So that was a bit of a surprise, but it looks like it has stirred out okay. So it's still at a good trace, but it hasn't stayed separated. So I'm not as concerned now as I was when it first started to turn. So that's okay, right. Right. Now, okay, so she is heating up and thickening up, but she looks like she's stirring out alright for now. So give that a pour. Yes, she's warmed up, so I don't know whether that's the fragrance or whether that is actually the resin itself causing the soap to react like that. But that's fine. Right, I think I will still do my design that I was planning. Which was, and then the pot swirl for the drop pour. It's going to be thick, but I kind of want that anyway because I don't want the swirls to be too fine. So this is what you call speed soaping, especially when you've got a fragrance sitting up like that. Right, now for the top, just wanting to do some lines, and that's not going to dribble, so I will get the rest into the piping bags and I'll be back. Hi, I'm back. I've popped the soap into piping bags and I've snipped the end off them, seeing they're not really pourable at the moment, and I'm hoping that this will allow me to do what I want to do. Because basically I want to sort of create a dragon scale on the top of the soap. And do a little bit of a mica drizzle now. And a little bit of glitter. And I would call that done. Didn't turn out exactly as I expected it to, or I had planned, but I'll just see how it is looking when it's ready to come out of the mould. So there we go. There is my dragon's breath with, tried to do dragon scales on the top, and we'll bring you back for the cutting. See you soon. Hi everyone, I'm back to cut dragon's breath. I'm going to risk it actually cutting it just over 24 hours old today. So I've only just unmoulded it. It's still quite firm, but as you can see, still a little bit tender on the corners. So that's how the top turned out. My faux dragon scale, and it's just a hint of the swirl inside. So I couldn't wait for a day to see how the swirl turned out. So I'm going to cut it right now. Oh. There we go. Wasn't too sure how this was going because it was so thick when I poured, how the in the pot swirl was going to turn out. Definitely think it was a good idea to use the handle of the spoon to do a chopstick swirl, just to get a bit more movement in there. And there's the top. So that's the first cut. I'm quite pleased with that. The fade and the orange was a bit of a surprise for me when I took a look at the soap tonight. I had actually hoped that it would stay that nice bright orange. That was not to be. Ooh, that's a good one. Yes, I like that. Nice to see those dragony breath swirls in the soap. So although this was a bit of a fast mover, I'm quite liking the fragrance, and I'm quite liking the swirl in the middle too. What I didn't film yesterday was after finishing the loaf, I just poured the remainder from the bags into my little square single cake moulds. So it's not much of a swirl because the fat was so thick, but we'll cut those in half, and I'll use them as guest size soaps. So that's about it for tonight. I'll take some stills so you can have a look at some close-ups of the bars, cut bars. And until next soapy time, bye for now.